Last lap.
One more, buddy, one more.
Edwards on the outside of Kenseth. Whoa, he's got that thing hung out.
And those points will hurt Matt trying to make the chase.
He's going to lose another spot to Tony Stewart.
Nerves are already through the roof.
Through turns 3 and 4. Tomorrow the headlines will say Busch won at California.
Here it is.
But it'll be Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch wins at California.
Yeah, get it, get it, get it. Yes, second Cup winner by 4 days, Kyle Busch, baby. Yeah.
Kyle Busch is the youngest winner in the history of the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series by 4 days. Donald Thomas won at Lakeland Speedway in Georgia. He was 20 years old, 4 months and 6 days. Busch is 20 years, 4 months and 2 days. Busch will not drive for Roush Racing anymore. Right now, his younger brother Kyle Busch is the race leader, coming around to get the white flag at Phoenix. Last lap.
Focus here. White flag.
Kyle Busch driving for car owner Rick Hendrick. Understand Rick wasn't feeling well earlier in the week. Hopefully he's better today. This will help.
He loves his race cars and loves seeing victories.
But yeah, nice work, boys.
Young Kyle Busch brings it off the turn
Number
for his
two,
second win of the season. Kyle Busch wins at Phoenix.
That's it, right there.
Oh, the 99 just taking a look at Hamlin. He wants by bad. He tried low. He couldn't. He's going to the high side.
And he's been running that high line.
Oh, he's sideways. He's giving it everything he's got.
Last lap.
Ooh, in the back of him.
The 96 car is spun, and the caution is out. The race is over.
No,
it's not out. It's not out. It's not out. It's not out.
And Edwards has position on the outside.
Oh, he's going to drive it in there for everything he's got, and he takes it. It looked like Hamlin either sputtered or just he got out of the gas way early.
Try and run down the race leader coming off of 4.
11 is out of fuel. Denny Hamlin loses another spot.
Kyle Busch wins at New Hampshire.
Green-white checker, 2 laps to go. Kyle Busch, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton, Greg Biffle, Kevin Harvick.
He spun him. Gordon went out to the lead. There goes Burton on the outside. There he Gets goes. around Gordon.
Jeff Burton.
I told you, I thought that 31 was laying there in the weeds.
Now remember, white flag this time, 1 to go. He gets a run to the inside. I'm sure Kyle Busch will put the block on him.
He better be careful down here.
It's okay. Hamlin's slow. No problem. Little touch.
All I can say is Kyle Busch better be glad that's
Clear.
Jeff Burton behind him.
Yes, sir. A lot of give and take there. He's going to do a little bump and run here. They're going to drag race to the finish line.
Yes!
Kyle Busch in the 5.
I tell you, anybody else, Mr. Nice Guy was nice to the 5 car. Coming to the white flag. Got a good cushion.
Kyle Busch has never had a top 10 finish at Atlanta.
Boy,
in Sprint Cup racing.
Oh my gosh, get off the back of him, man.
Come on, guy.
I don't know exactly what was going on there, but
Patience heck.
well,
Coming to the checkers over here.
that's a Toyota and a Toyota. I think I would have asked for a little help there if it had been me.
That was Kyle Busch that said,
That
coming
was
to the
Kyle
checkers over here.
For the first time in Sprint Cup racing since 1954.
Come on, folks, give my hand.
Foreign nameplates going
Get
to
up on
victory
your
lane. Wild Thing wins.
Yes,
Kyle
sir.
Busch
Tell you what,
wins the Cobalt Tools 500. Here they come to the line. White flag. 1 lap to go. Kyle and trouble. A spin in the trial of Michael McDowell has spun. The white flag is out.
No caution.
if he can get out of the racetrack, we shouldn't have a caution.
Kyle Busch.
Still leading.
Oh,
Trouble. A big one.
Much worse.
Turn 2.
48.
Keep rolling.
We still are not cautioned. Caution is out.
They got cars out. We got to stop.
That's ours.
That's it. You can't. The race is over.
Because we took the white
We're
flag.
in the white flag lap. The race is over. What a wreck.
Kevin Harvick in the 29 car.
Well, I don't really believe in betting a whole lot, but I would have bet you we'd end like this.
That's Regan Smith. And Kyle Busch.
Oh, man, I don't believe it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Eminem. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, you are my man.
Checkered flag.
Talladega.
Kyle Busch. Rowdy Busch wins at Talladega. White flag.
Easy, buddy, easy.
And remember, he came in here our points leader after finishing second at Richmond. He'll certainly stretch that points lead out because right now, Jeff Burton in the 31 car is running back in the 10th position.
His fourth
I can't tell
try.
you how proud of you guys I am.
His fourth try at Darlington. His first checkered flag. Kyle Busch wins the Dodge Challenger 500.
My goodness, who would have thunk it?
I still feel like he's pushing the envelope too hard, running side by side with that car.
It doesn't mean a thing to me, and I'm biting my fingernails off. I know that.
Go in there. There you go.
There you go.
Last four races for Kyle Busch. Victory lane at Talladega. Second at Richmond. Win at Darlington. Third at Lowe's Motor Speedway. What a season.
Here he comes.
Kyle Busch and Joe Gibbs Racing tame the Monster Mile.
And there he goes.
Awesome job.
On Kyle Busch right there.
White flag, last lap.
At least 5.
Elliott Sadler has moved out of the racing line and cars are passing him. He's dropped to 14th.
You know, it made it a lap. When a tire's flat like that, it builds up so much heat in it. It just begins to come apart. And he's just got to, he's trying to just get as much as he can. But hats off to Elliott Sadler. But look at this car. This guy is not, he has not missed his mark all day long. Just like Marty and those guys spoke earlier. He has been right on message, right on spot. He's taken it easy this last couple of laps. You saw him. He really cut that corner tight just to get it in there and not wash out.
And the car's been consistent. The most consistent car out there all day.
And this is a strong comeback for this team. Kyle had 7 top 10s in a row, including 3 wins before finishing 43rd at Pocono and 13th at Michigan. A lot of talk that maybe this team had lost its edge. They had good strategy, a little luck, a solid driver, and a good run. 2 more turns for Kyle Busch. Through 11. Then a left-hander 12.
You boys are number 1.
Checkered flag in the air for Kyle Busch. He wins at Sonoma.
A great run for David Gilliland.
Thank you, guys. Thank
They're not
you, Jeff.
kidding.
Just like last year, but
Wow, they just covered up.
Last lap at Daytona.
Oh, we got it, guys.
That's it.
Oh, man. Oh,
Yeah, it's not.
Keep rolling here.
Oh, there it is.
Now they're wrecking.
Goodness. That's incredible.
Now caution flag is out.
I think we got it. That's ours.
There were 5 wrecks before the wreck.
My good, I can't believe those guys waited. I thought they ran out of full.
They wrecked on restart. Again, the field is frozen when the caution comes out, and NASCAR will use the scoring loops and videotape to look at the final finishing order.
I think the 99. Is it Kyle or is it 99? Who's your?
I'm going to say that. I mean,
I
it
don't
looked like
know.
the 99 when it was, but who knows when they, when they threw it.
These guys really don't care. They're going to ride right there in that position all the way back around here. That's going to be a tough call right there. I don't know. They're going to have to check the scoring loops. Anything that's coming up on a computer or anywhere else is not right now because they're going to scoring loops.
Checkered flag, Carl Edwards pulls ahead, but we will wait for the official word from NASCAR. A wild finish to the Coke Zero 400.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was incredible. Great. You got to give a heads up to, you got to give a tip of the hat to Matt Kenseth. And how about Kurt Busch? I mean, to get him to start in a car he's not even been in.
Okay, here come the replays. and we'll be watching with you.
Okay, you can see Carl Edwards has the advantage right here.
But right there, the 18 does. Where's the scoring loop when the caution comes out? The 18's in front right there.
Right.
So where's the loop?
They're still green.
Yeah, I understand it's still green, but
it's not the scoring loop.
It's the video.
When it's for the finish of
It's
the
the
race,
video.
it's the video.
That's
Right.
it.
Right there. If the caution's out, it doesn't
it's not
matter
out
about
yet.
the
It's not
scoring
out yet.
lap.
It's not out yet. There it is.
All right, the 18's in front.
There's it. There
Yep.
it is. Yeah.
The 18 would be the winner.
The winner of the Coke Zero 400 is Kyle Busch. White flag in the air, last lap.
That was good stuff.
That was great race right there. You think Kyle Busch doesn't want to win races?
No kidding.
Here comes Harvick.
He wanted that thing.
Keep digging.
Here comes Jimmy Johnson back
still
on the
clear.
outside.
Oh, he'll drive it in deep going into 3. He's got one more shot.
Jimmy got that run down the backstretch.
Here it comes. Oh, and he did drive it in deep, but he's got no place to go with it.
But he gets in, and you see the car
Keep
skate
coming,
up the
you're
racetrack.
clear.
That's a typical
We're
air
talking about
push.
Kyle.
Oh, man, that 48's loose.
Off of turn 4, Kyle Busch sweeps at Chicagoland, his 7th win of the season.
And that was all Kyle Busch right there.
He
Okay, we
drove
can
that
talk
thing
cars, we can talk anything you want to, but that was all
believe it.
driver right there. That was incredible.
It'll be
Really
white,
fighting it.
white flag for Kyle Busch this time by.
Now will Ambrose make a move on Tony going into
All right,
one?
man, here it is. White flag.
I don't think he's close enough to make the move this time, but the thing that Marcus doesn't want to happen is for Tony to slow him down enough that the Juan Pablo can get to his back bumper.
Looking on the inside. Now, Ambrose is really good in the S's, and coming out of the S's is where Tony Stewart, the 20 car, struggled a moment ago. Although Tony now pulls him a little bit this time by. Trouble, Jeff Gordon involved. There's Sam Hornish.
In fact, Gordon's been around backwards. That's why that roof flap is up.
Just drove it in there a little too hard. He couldn't hold it there.
Gordon back in 25th position. Richomnd trying to get by him. Here is the final lap for Kyle Busch, trying to come down to get his 8th win in 2008. Ambrose now has Montoya right on his rear bumper for 3rd spot. Will Montoya make a move in 10? Ambrose covers a spot. One more turn for the battle for 3rd. Kyle Busch will come down out of turn 11 and take the checkered flag. Tony Stewart is 2nd. And 3rd spot, what a performance by Marcus Ambrose from 43rd spot. Juan Pablo Montoya will finish 4th, Truex 5th, and Kevin Harvick will come home in 6th position. Jimmy Johnson back up to 7th spot.
On winning. Think about this for a week, boys.
We'll be coming to the white flag this time.
Carl is smoking. Carl is smoking.
It's another Roush Fenway car.
Blowing up.
With 1 to go, Carl Edwards loses the engine, and the battle is for 2nd in turn 1.
And they are side by side. Boyer to the bottom. The fight's for 2nd.
I believe Boyer's got it this time. Clear him up. Clear him up.
Get up there.
Get up there. Attaboy.
Edwards to the apron and out of it. Here comes Kyle Busch and the M&M's Toyota. He qualified on the pole. He had to start the race in the back. And Wild Thing is going to win again.
Yeah,
from his
baby.
hometown.
Welcome to Victory
Las
Lane.
Vegas.
One more time. Kyle nailed it on that restart. He got it just right. No wheel spin. I think it's just going to be close.
No fine.
But he's pulling away ever so slightly. White flag's in the air.
And it's Johnson to the outside of Hamlin.
Now that could be big.
Hamlin is going to have to deal with Jimmy.
You're fine, bud.
Richomnd gets bumped by Boyer. And here we come to the flag, and Wild Thing, Kyle Busch, dominates in Bristol. With Hamlin 2nd, Johnson 3rd, Gordon and Kane the top 5. Coming to 1 to go.
All right, man, here it is.
White flag.
Flag. Never thought I'd hear you say such a sweet thing.
Yeah, he did not want to hear yellow flag.
Happy birthday.
I'll say just bring her on home. Got to go round 3 and 4 here. Don't ever count you. All you chickens.
Oh, man. Addington, what a call, buddy.
Light the candles and cut the cake. Kyle Busch joins Cale Yarborough as NASCAR's only Sprint Cup winners on their birthday.
Yeah, baby. Cut the cheese and pour the wine.
Coming to the white outside. Mark's going to have to really get a bite. I think he's going to have to hit him, guys, if he's going to win this.
One more.
White flag here. Mark Martin on the bottom of the racetrack. Kyle Busch by 1 car length. Ambrose back in
Gets
third.
in behind him. Is he going to try to get to this bumper?
And out of turn 4, Kyle Busch will win it at Bristol, Tennessee.
Wow, Marcus Ambrose in third. Great run for him.
Here comes Harvick back up under alongside of Jeff Gordon going into turn 3. We're coming to the white.
Gordon gets a good drive off the top
White
of the corner.
flags in the air.
Kyle Busch gets the white flag. It's his race to lose, and the fight is for second and for fifth.
And for 9th, and for 10th.
These guys are going to be side by side. It looks like all the way back to the start-finish line. Gordon actually clears him. Here goes Harvick again.
I am so proud of you.
That's Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch wins the Heath Calhoun 400. Gordon, Harvick, Burton, Edwards, Montoya, Truex, and
Jimmy Johnson wrecks. Clint Boyer wrecks coming across the line.
They're wrecking more.
Jeff Burton 7 seconds back. Not going to be a threat. Harvick and Edwards battle for 7.
And here it is. The
White flag in the air for Kyle Busch.
I've never seen a flag so pretty.
It's got to be down in there, man. He's got to be exhausted. He's got to be.
Kenseth 8 seconds back. Hamlin 8.5. Reutimann 9. He unplugged his radio, plugged it back in, got back in communication with the crew.
Beautifully done, guys.
And in his 198th start, Kyle Busch scores his 18th Sprint Cup victory in the Autism Speaks 400.
You know, the ironic thing is he's the guy that made all the mistakes last year, and this year he's not making the mistakes. Other people are.
Junior, the last car on the lead lap in 13th, and here we go. The final lap. It will be his 19th win in his 210th start, his 3rd win of 2010, his 4th Bristol win.
What a weekend.
You heard him say it. What a weekend. You're about to see history. The first man ever to sweep all 3 Touring Series.
Baby. Oh, yeah.
Kyle Busch.
No bushwhackers today, boys.
White flag for the M&M's Toyota.
Sweep it again, baby. Sweep it again.
Off turn 4.
Oh, we did. Good job, M&M. Way to bring it, guys. You all on the race off this road.
Kyle Busch scores his 20th Sprint Cup Series victory in his 226th start.
White flag is coming out. White flag's in the air.
One more time around.
Bring it home, bud.
3/4 of a mile to go for Kyle Busch. Lap cars may not be a factor. Paul Menard ahead. Tony Stewart ahead.
Championship caliber win right there, boys.
Kyle Busch off the 4th corner and three-peats the spring race at Richmond.
Very impressive.
1 lap to go. Kyle Busch the race lead. Johnson and Reutimann right in his hip pocket. Kyle Busch has been strong all night long.
This is, as you look back, here's Carl Edwards up here. There's Jeff Gordon right behind these guys. These guys have come from nowhere to be in this race.
And Kyle Busch going to be the first to put his name on the trophy at Kentucky. He leads coming to the checkers.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes. Woo! Yeah, baby. Good job, David Reutimann. Woohoo! Way to go, Dave Rogers.
White flag.
White flag.
Next flag ends the race. Kyle Busch, 5 car lengths on Jimmy Johnson. Here's Mark Martin looking at the outside.
Jeff Gordon struggling off of turn 2 there. Might give up another spot here. That's Ryan Newman with tires.
With a sense of urgency.
Keselowski trying to make a run on the inside.
Jamie McMurray scraping the wall as the field comes off the final corner. Kyle Busch, for the 4th time this year and the first time in Michigan, is going to take the checkered flag.
Wow, they were 4 wide back in the pack.
Last night he went to victory lane as a car owner with his older brother driving. Tonight, Kyle Busch scores his 24th career victory, 4 in a row for the spring Richmond race.
You know what I do?
Weekend. Good job, fellas.
Joey got loose. He got a little sideways off the floor.
There you go.
Hamlin gave him a shot. 1 to go.
Outside, barely. Outside.
Hamlin there. Logano to the bottom, trying to hold his ground.
That's going to be tough, though. But he's been running good on the bottom. If he can just clear Hamlin right there.
No way. He's going to lose his momentum. They're going to touch hard. Are they going to make it?
Neck and neck.
Down the back, side by side.
Kyle Busch closing in.
Watch out for the third place car, Kyle Busch. He's looking.
Hamlin edges ahead. They get it. They touch. They touch, and here comes Kyle. Hamlin, Logano on the wall. Hamlin spins down the racetrack, and Kyle Busch wins in California.
I thought they'd be nice to each other. They weren't. Well, it's not over. Truex made a big gain that time because of these lap cars.
He cut a third out of Busch's lead.
He's there. He's going to get up there to him.
Final lap.
He won't get to you. 10 back. All good here. Hit your marks. Bring it checkered.
Lap car way to the inside. And Kyle Busch, driving Joe Gibbs' Toyota, rounds out the corner and joins the group. Ned Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, Casey Kane. Kyle Busch wins his 300th career start.
From the pole, led the most laps with a new track record. Pretty nice weekend. And a sweep.
I'd say that's a clean sweep.
Because I just closed a little bit of that gap that Kyle Busch pulled on that restart.
White flag here. One more, bud. 4 back. Hit your marks. Everything out front.
More run at him here up to the interloop. I don't know if he can get to him or not. Got a good run up the hill. Keselowski trying to close. Can he get to that bumper? If he can, he's going to use it. He's there. Pretty good run off the corner there by the 18. Kyle's going to have to be perfect the last 2 corners. Coming to the checkers. Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, and Truex working if something happens. One more shot to get to the bumper. Trying the outside. Almost spins himself out trying to get to the bumper. The one that got away comes back to Kyle Busch. He wins at Watkins Glen. At times tonight, we've heard Kyle Busch on his radio struggling with the handling of his car. They kept working at it. Certainly peaked at the right time, though, didn't they? And now he's coming to the white flag.
White flag.
From the finish in
White
Atlanta.
flag. Still 15. He won't get to you. Hit your marks.
Kyle says, historically, I've struggled at this track. I've been fast for 5 to 8 laps, and then I've had trouble. That's what we need to do to get better. Well, tonight, they struggled for maybe 200 laps. Quite a few. But they pulled it together when it counted most. He'll lock in a place in the chase with a win in Atlanta. Kyle Busch takes the checkered flag tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Kyle Larson, the rookie 5th. Stewart to the bottom again. Larson following suit. 2 veteran open wheelers on the inside against Kurt and Kyle, the Busch brothers.
And look at the rookie back here in the 42 car. I mean, he's watching this action.
And this is the same position Kyle Busch was in a year ago with Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano battling for the lead.
White flag. Landon Castle bounced off the wall, goes to pit road. Here we go.
Through the middle.
Kyle Busch looked at the middle, now looks to the
Here
bottom.
comes Larson off turn 2. Larson's got to run down the back.
Can he win 2 days in a row?
The rookie.
Can he battle Kyle Busch 2 days in a row?
He battled him yesterday and beat him.
Here he comes. Diving to the inside. Kyle took the block. He blocked him.
It's the Kyle and Kyle show off turn 4.
How many times have we seen this? This is like 4 or 5 times these two guys have battled each other for the victory.
Busch the veteran, Larson the rookie. Kyle Busch wins California.
Woo! 2 years in a row for Kyle. Wow, and so that little rookie guy, he is impressive.
Back to the start-finish line. White flag, 1 lap to go. Track is clear. McDowell has pulled off.
All that Kyle Busch needs to do right now is not make a mistake. There's Samantha, his wife. They just had their new baby. I mean, this is a big, big, big day for this team.
This would be a big day for Adam Stevens. Took the job as the crew chief for Kyle Busch this year. It would be his first win as a Sprint Cup Series.
Yeah, they worked together in the Xfinity Series. They really looked forward to this year being together. Thought they were going to be able to do some great things, and today they've proven it.
Last time to turn 7.
I mean, you have to admit, this is an incredible accomplishment for this young man. To come out of the hospital, get back in his car. He won the Xfinity race in Michigan, and here he is. He's going to drive this thing into victory circle here on a road course where people thought it might be his Achilles heel.
Kurt closes the gap, 4-5 car lengths. As Kurt wobbles off turn 10. One last chance at turn 11.
Watch his 4 and the 15 back there. They got a pretty good battle going on for third.
And off the final turn. No crutches necessary. Kyle Busch wins at Sonoma. And for the first time in Sprint Cup history, the Busch brothers finish 1-2.
First and last at Michigan 2 weeks ago. First and second today.
See Tony Stewart having his hand out the window, letting the 18 know, pass me on the bottom, it'll give you the bottom lane. Anyone who's won a race, Tony Stewart's won a ton of races. He's been in the position the 18 is. He wants to let him know when to run.
47, 23 next to, 23 at bottom, coming back no matter what.
1 lap to go for Kyle Busch. After the accident at Daytona in the Xfinity race, a broken leg and a broken foot, he was able to bounce back, win in the Xfinity Series, got a win 2 weeks back at Sonoma at the road course. Will he get his second win of 2015 coming out of turn number 4? Kyle Busch is going to win at Kentucky.
Awesome job. Awesome job. Adam, you guys are awesome.
Kyle Busch looking for as many points as he can get to try to break into the top 30 in the points to get into the chase. White flag in the air. The distance between 1 and 2, a second and a half. And the 7 into the wall. Alex Bowman is going to hit the wall. The white flag was displayed to the 18 of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch will win at New Hampshire. 3 out of the last 4 races, Kyle Busch has won. What a rebound he has made on his season.
It's incredible what he's been able to do since his injury. His team stayed together without him being there. Just an incredible job by everybody involved, not just Kyle.
How about Adam Stevens? He's only had Kyle Busch in a cup car.
Hey, pal. I love you. Good job. Great job,
3
guys.
wins.
White flag in the air. One more time around the Brickyard.
One back here. Watch him.
A flawless turn number 1 through the short chute and into 2. He's got a big lead. Kyle Busch looking to make the sweep. A little debris on the front. It's not going to matter. He's going to go as hard as he can.
That's only going to help at this point. That's more downforce. They don't care about temps. 2 more good corners for Kyle Busch.
Into 3. The gap closed just a bit by Joey Logano. Right back into the gas through the short chute. Into turn 4. Now all Kyle Busch is going to see will be the flag stand. Fans on either side. Kyle Busch is going to add his name to the illustrious list of Brickyard 400 winners. The white flag will go in the air.
White flag coming back no matter what by 20.
One more time around. Kyle Busch missed the first 11 races of the season with a broken leg and a broken foot after an accident at Daytona.
It's by 20.
Down the backstretch. His closest competitor, just a dot in the rearview mirror.
through 3 and 4. No one has battled through as much pain and had as much perseverance as 30-year-old Kyle Busch. Tonight he earns his first Cup title. Kyle Busch, the 2015 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion.
Oh my God! Look at me, Larry! Kyle Busch, I've never seen anything like it. Thank you so much. Thanks, team. Great job! Adam Stevens.
Attaboy, guys. Proud of every one of you. Thank you.
Said about this year.
All post-race interviews, the championship celebration will all be on NBCSN. The 4th championship for Joe Gibbs Racing, the 1st for Kyle Busch. Sunday Night Football next.
Congratulations, champion. You're the new champion. We'll come on down here when you get ready to celebrate. We'll celebrate right there at the Sprint Cup.
Off turn 4 comes Kyle Busch. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Larson has the fresh tires, but he's a 2.5 seconds back. Too far. And for the first time ever in a track that has bedeviled him, Kyle Busch completes the weekend sweep and wins in Martinsville.
Get the old broom out, boys.
I believe that's the 6th time he's done that on a truck weekend.
White flag in the air, 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Call in the dogs, boys. Turn out the lights.
Kyle Busch going to come around to lead his 34th lap. And score his 36th career win. Kyle Busch wins the Duck Commander 500.
Why you don't quit, my man. You're the best, Kyle. It don't get any better. You show it.
Kyle leads Kevin Harvick by 1.2 seconds. White flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
I think he's going to be in as much disbelief over this win as anything else, just because of this track and what it's done to him over the years, how hard it's been on him.
4 DNFs at Kansas coming in tonight. It's his 17th start here. Never has he finished better than 3rd at Kansas. Kyle Busch, 37 victories.
Oh, Kansas! Yes! Way to go, Adam Stevens. Great job, boys.
White flag, 1 more by 10. They'll get Dyson here again. Coming back no matter what. No worries. Hit your mark.
They spread out as they come by the grandstands. 1 lap to go. The question now, do they have enough fuel to go all the way around? Through 1 and 2. Kyle Busch way out front. Kyle Busch, after winning the championship in 2015, many wondered if he could finish races, if he could win the championship. He showed everyone a year ago he could do just that. Now he'll get through 4 for the final time at the Brickyard in a racetrack that makes legends. Kyle Busch has been legendary today. Kyle Busch, back-to-back, wins at the Brickyard.
Woo! Let's get some skills on the brakes, boys! house, KB. Your house, man. I'm proud of you. You did it.
We just saw how many times the 18 team has had adversity and bad luck and problems as they got close to the finish of the race when they weren't able to finish and capitalize on a great car. Less than 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. He makes it through turn 1. Kyle Busch now with almost a 6-second lead over Kevin Harvick. And you mentioned it, DJ. This team, it has been a team effort putting together a great car at the right time. They won stage 1. They battled back. They used pit strategy. They stayed out on the racetrack as long as they could with just 25 laps to go left in the race. They came to pit road to put on 4 fresh tires. It has paid off. Kyle Busch continues to be the fastest on the racetrack, and more importantly, Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono. Only 17 drivers in the history of NASCAR have won 40 races. While the 77 of Erik Jones looks for his first win, the 18 of Kyle Busch, with 1 lap to go, looking for his 40th Cup Series win. Down the backstretch for the final time, Kyle Busch, get out the broom. You just swept at Bristol.
Ah, yeah! Yeah! Take that!
And the 18 of Kyle Busch coming out of turn 4. He's going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. What a run for the 18 team, and Kyle Busch started the weekend off on Friday, winning the pole convincingly again for the 2nd week in a row in the playoffs. And now putting together another great race. It was advantageous that he was able to get by the wreck on the backstretch to get the stage 2 win, but now he's held off the competition. Kyle Busch is going to win in the Granite State.
Yeah! Way to go, team. Good job. Quite hanging with the driver. Up here again.
The 18 almost on the back bumper of the 24.
The 18 has absolutely nothing to lose. He's already advanced into the next round of playoffs. He's just trying to get more points. He can take more gambles than Chase Elliott can.
2 laps to go. 2 miles remain. Chase Elliott fighting for his first win in the Monster Energy Cup Series. Here comes the 18 on the outside. Chase Elliott trying to hold on the bottom. The momentum on the high side. Kyle Busch is going to pass him for the lead. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch, earlier in the race, had led 29 laps. But as he goes by the 24, Kyle Busch looking to get back to victory lane. He makes his way out of turn 4. Kyle Busch is going to win at Dover. Hamlin surges ahead. Clearly out front. The 18 running second. Truex in third. Now here comes Boyer fighting back on the inside. A little bump there out of the 18. Side by side as they come back to the stripe. White flag in the air. Kyle Busch on the inside. Kyle Busch up the racetrack. He moves the 11 up. Here comes the 78 of Truex Jr. into the final turns. Martin Truex Jr. has never won on a short track. As he comes out of 4, it's a drag race. They wreck behind him. Kyle Busch will win.
Yes, sir. Checkered.
Big wreck on the front stretch.
One says this race is a little bit too long. The other one says this race isn't quite long enough.
You could hear it in Kyle Busch's voice in the pre-race. This was going to be his day. He's in his sponsor's backyard. He's at a track where he runs well. And he wants to be the man to give Joe Gibbs their first win of the season.
Well, he's getting mighty, mighty close.
The white flag waves. 1 to go. Sponsor.
Head-to-head with Kevin Harvick. We've got it right here with Kyle Busch.
4 straight finishes of second or third, everything but a W. Today, Kyle Busch wins in Texas for Joe Gibson Toyota. Kevin Harvick 0.3 of a second back. The white flag's in the air, 1 lap to go.
You can see that's where the 18 gains on Larson. He just squirts up off that corner. Larson gains on him getting into the corner.
He dive bombed her in there, but not enough. Too little, too late.
Kyle Busch wins Bristol. His 45th career win, 2 in a row. The 5th time he's won consecutive races, including 3 in a row in 2015. White flag.
Oh my gosh.
Johnson moves down 3 wide again, back at 6th place. What a recovery for the 48 tonight.
They'll never make it off turn 2.
I can't believe we're going to talk
somehow
about
they
Kyle
did.
Busch going
They
for
did.
3 in a row. I didn't see this happening when this race started.
They'll never
A
make it off
three-peat
turn 2.
from 32nd. Kyle Busch wins Richmond. Everybody makes it across the line.
Great work, pit crew. You guys won this one. Pat on the back, everybody.
Truex second, Hamlin third, Keselowski now 4th, and he may fall into the clutches of Jimmy Johnson, who is the first Chevrolet in the race. White flag. Coming around to lead his 377th lap of the race. To take home his 47th career win. The Candyman comes. Kyle Busch gets it done at Charlotte. He has now won everywhere.
Yes. You guys are amazing. Awesome job. I can't thank y'all enough. Ever since I was a kid, I dreamt of this, man. Yes!
Coming up on 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And there's the gap between 1 and 2. Kyle Busch. And here comes Larson. Larson to the bottom of the track.
Slide job.
Trying to take the lead away.
Slide job. Almost.
The momentum. The 18. They make contact. The 18 into the wall. They're side by side again. Going into 3 for the lead. Larson has the advantage. Here comes the 18. He puts the bumper to the back of him. The 18 into the wall. The 42 sideways.
Where's Harvick?
Here comes the 18. Kyle Busch will win.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my man. What a race.
One more time around. Successfully through 1. Kyle Busch a week ago out front at New Hampshire battling against Kevin Harvick. Harvick thought he had the better car, decided he'd move the 18 out of the way with 6 laps to go. Kyle Busch not letting anyone near him on these final laps. He has checked out as he goes down Long Pond straightaway for the final time, entering turn 3. A year ago, he ended on a winless streak that had been 36 races. Now, as he comes out onto the front stretch, Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono again. Kyle Busch trying to hang on after starting 39th today. Methodically working his way up through the field. The dominant car to start the race, the 78, Martin Truex Jr. swept stage 1 and stage 2. But once the 18 of Kyle Busch was able to clear Brad Keselowski, he has not allowed anyone to get close to him. Final lap from Richmond Raceway. Kyle Busch looking for his 50th career win in the Monster Energy Cup Series. And more importantly, the ticket to the second round. Kyle Busch is going to sweep the Richmond races.
Hell yeah. Richmond sweep, boys. That's the way you do it right there. Appreciate it. Great car. Good work.
Kyle Busch coming out. We'll see the white flag. One lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch looking for his 8th win of 2018. One of the best in NASCAR. Looking for another shot at the championship. Kyle Busch through 3 and 4 for the final time. Kyle Busch is going to win in the desert.
Woo, yeah. Awesome job, team.
I tell you, Kyle Busch is so good. I just believe he can save fuel. He can go fast and save fuel. You know why? Because he doesn't use much brake.
Now 2.2, that was his lead at the time. And you see he is pedaling it. It's shrinking down to 2 seconds over Truex, who is also on an economy run. No, it's not on an economy run. Blaney is.
But
Truex is coming.
But they came at the same time. I don't know if maybe he just didn't run as fast at the beginning of this run. And so Cole Perns told him, hey, go hard. You don't need to save. Larry, what do you think?
Well, guys, they told him to throw the switch. What that is, that's a reservoir in the fuel cell that has a secondary electric fuel pump. They know exactly how much fuel is in that box and how far they can run.
The white flag's waved. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Truex has it down to 1.4. And here comes the Candyman. 52nd career Cup victory for Kyle Busch, Toyota, and Joe Gibbs Racing.
Get out the broom, boys.
Back-to-back week. Sorry, guys.
Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank for Kyle Busch. 2.4 ahead of Joey Logano.
So you got the white flag. Now all you want to do is see clear sailing in front of you, no lap cars, keep it out of the wall, make sure nothing else goes wrong, no vibrations.
And you got a 2.5 second lead. Use it.
This might be the slowest lap that Kyle Busch runs all day.
It would be for me, I know that.
Quarter. I'm doing their very bottom.
Between 3 and 4 and headed for home. Kyle Busch in his Joe Gibbs Toyota is going to win his 53rd race in the Cup Series and hit his magic number 200 in Southern California.
Awesome race car. Thank you. All I do is win no matter what. Can you imagine if I could have gotten Vegas and yesterday? How many in a row? How many?
He's feeling confident.
There's the white flag. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Logano a distant third. Blaney and Hamlin fighting for 4th, side by side. Menard, Boyer, Suarez. Kurt Busch, 54th career win for Kyle Busch. Kurt Busch 2nd. And Kyle Busch ties Lee Petty for 10th on NASCAR's all-time list. The white flag waves over Kyle Busch. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
1.9.
That's the gap to Keselowski.
Well, I mean, to me, these guys have put together a pretty flawless day. I mean, they lost some track position, but otherwise they have been flawless throughout this day.
I just think a lot of the experience that Kyle has in the trucks and in the Xfinity cars, and with this engine package where you got to stay in the throttle, that's the way those other vehicles are. I think it really pays off for him.
Last lap by, he was still the fastest car on the racetrack by 0.5 of a second over Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch for Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing wins the Pocono 400, his 55th career win, tying Rusty Wallace for 9th on NASCAR's all-time win list.
55 wins, and he's still a young man.
You saw a statistic there just a moment ago, 55 wins. Right now, that's a tie for 9th all-time wins with Rusty Wallace. All-time. This young man, at just 34 years old, is already in the top 10 all-time wins list for NASCAR. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around. And Kyle Busch, you see him even as wide as the camera shot got there. Nobody around him. What a performance he has put on this evening. 119 laps have been led. Kyle Busch, he's the winningest driver of the decade, and now he is joining elite company. Kyle Busch is going to win his 2nd Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series championship.
Awesome, boys. Awesome year. Thank you, boys. Oh, 2-timer out there. Proud of you, buddy. Way to stick with it. Great job, guys.
It's happened again. It took a win. He had to win the race to win the championship. Every single time in this format, it has taken a win. And you saw the crew's reaction. They're going to hand him the championship banner, the flag. Holding it in while the official was checking the lug nuts actually on the car there. And now he'll celebrate here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Think back to his career. At the age of 16, he was actually at a racetrack about to get into a NASCAR truck to go for a race. And NASCAR said, wait a second, you're too young. He had already run a couple races, but they changed the rule and said, we can't have you behind the wheel. So at 16, he was taken out of the car. But at just 34 years old, what an incredible accomplishment already by this Las Vegas driver. This victory fueled by Sunoco. Fuel your best. Remember Saturday in the Xfinity Series, it was a last lap pass for the win.
Use what you can. Then 13 to be
1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around. Can Kyle Busch finally get off his winless streak? The last win Kyle Busch had was when he won the championship at the end of the year.
6. Still good, 6.
Did he save enough fuel through 3 and 4 for the final time down to the bottom of the racetrack? He has done it. He saved enough fuel. Kyle Busch wins at Texas.
That was fun. I'm not sure yet. Great job, though, man. Proud of you. Proud of you guys.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We do.
Boy, Brad Keselowski got a huge push, but slides up the racetrack in front of Chase Elliott.
Better get up higher. Chase gets blocked. Nowhere to go. Brad
Kevin
was there.
Harvick.
Kevin Harvick comes to second. We said it. You never know. That's why you never give up in this sport.
All right, birthday candles versus new tires. Here they come off turn 4 for the win. For the first time this year, Kyle Busch goes to victory lane. He wins the Bushy McBusch Race 400.
Wow. Happy birthday, Kyle. Great job. Kevin Harvick coming from clear back there. And poor Kyle Larson. What a heartbreak for him.
Here we go.
Kyle Busch needs to back it way up.
11's coming to pit road, so Kyle Busch now takes over the lead, taking the white flag.
One more white flag.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Does he have 2.5 miles of fuel?
Jeff, you mentioned it, pitted 1 lap later. Could that be the difference? We will see if he can finish this lap.
Saving.
This lap can be really slow.
7.5 seconds in front right now of Kyle Larson. Larson, slow.
Chastain's out.
Chastain, yep. Up in the middle of turn 1. Kurt Busch is on pit road.
Kurt Busch ran out. Can Kyle Busch find the fuel for a half a lap at Pocono?
Max saving. Mid-long pond.
Now he's 8 seconds in front of Larson and still under power. Kyle Busch, what a day he's had. Can he make it all the way?
Max. Still out. We got it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono.
Oh, don't get
White
loose.
flag's going to wave. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Here it comes.
Back white flag. Still inside.
One chance.
He lost his nose a little bit on the 8. He's right on him.
He's there. This
Will
could
he
be
go
big.
for a slide job?
He's
This is
gonna slide
it.
job
There
him
it
right
goes.
there. He goes.
Win for it.
Down to the bottom, slides up into him. Who's going to save it? Neither one. They both spin out.
Kyle Busch.
And Kyle Busch is going to win barely. Steals one.
Holy cow. Tyler Reddick. Oh.
I told you he's going to take a drastic move.
He's so nervous. I love that guy. Gave me my opportunity in this sport. Means a lot to me. It's pretty cool to see him. He's back. I'm telling you, RC's back.
We really don't even have to pass the 14 here. Just keep your shit clean.
And we apologize for that language, but here we are, a lap away from the checkered flag. And the white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
It's official. Get this thing back around there. Credit One. Which one? Who did I pick? Tony, who did I?
Well, who picked first?
He is the chosen one that always gets picked first.
That Richard, man, I'm telling you right now, he ain't taking his eyes off this thing. He don't count them chickens till they hatch.
Chase Briscoe just ahead, 20 cars on the lead lap. And Kyle Busch can pretty much coast it home from here. What may be the final super speedway NASCAR race ever in Southern California
RCR, baby.
goes to Kyle Busch.
That's right. How about you, RCR and everybody? Kyle Busch, unbelievable. Randall Burnett, them girls right there, everybody's on end. It's a big win, huge win.
Richard Childress Racing and Chevrolet. 61st career win for Kyle Busch, 9th on the all-time win list, and he now by himself holds the record for consecutive Cup seasons with a victory, 19. Keselowski gave Bubba a bump to the lead. White flag. Next flag ends the race.
Oh, big push.
Blaney
Turns
Bubba,
him.
around goes Bubba.
Oh, into Keselowski. Around here. Oh, another hard shot. Allmendinger.
Caution waves with Kyle Busch in front. Look at the carnage. This is the big one. And it ends the Geico 500.
Well, he stayed out. We talked about it. Bad communication. May have won that race. Kyle Busch is your winner, but he's going to have to make it around here to the start-finish line.
Save. You got to tell us you got to make it all the way back around.
That's right.
He can coast from here. He's good.
He's got it. Kyle Busch is your winner. How about it?
Left. Up here. Nice work.
Unbelievable.
3 wide into turn 3. How's that going to work out?
Oh,
Truex had to lift.
Well, Blaney pinched him off pretty hard on the entrance, holding him down tight on the exit too.
Coming to the white flag. Next flag will end the race. Kyle Busch well out front. The fights for second.
Logano looking to the inside of Larson.
And last year's winner is going to get there.
Samantha, it's official, so all he's got to do is bring it around here. Battle right there for third.
Logano inside Larson, but off turn 4. Kyle Busch will get his 63rd career victory in the NASCAR Cup Series.
How about little Brexton in there?
How about that home game for the crew chief?